Welcome to AP Stats Quideo number 3. Today's question is about a study that was conducted used to research into acrophobia, which is the fear of heights, and basically how a certain drug, D-cycloserine, can help them with overcoming this fear, or if they still need a lot of therapy sessions, or if using fewer therapy sessions with the pill can help them overcome their fear quicker. This is basically just all about how they conduct research into treating this illness. Part A asks if the study was experimental or observational, and I think that this was an experimental study, and we know this because the researchers purposely interfered with the sample by treating only 17 people with the D-cycloserine and the other 10 with the placebo pill. And basically this makes it not an observational study, because if it was observational, then they would have just sat back and observed people who do take the pill and people who naturally just do not take the pill and have more therapy sessions instead. But instead they actually collected specific data that they conducted, that they interfered with, and that they imposed on a certain group of people. And researchers would not be justifying in arguing that the D-cycloserine pill and 2 therapy sessions are just as beneficial as 8 therapy sessions with the placebo pill. And that's because the experiment is centered around the D-cycloserine pill and comparing that to the placebo pill, which is the control group basically. And you could argue that the D-cycloserine pills paired with 2 therapy sessions work better than the placebo pills in 2 therapy sessions, but because we don't know a lot about the nature of the therapy sessions and how they may vary from person to person and how many the quantity of sessions can affect somebody who maybe only took the placebo instead of the actual D-cycloserine pill, there's no way for us to basically come to a conclusion saying that you can just get away with taking only 8 therapy sessions with only the placebo and having the same results as if you were to take the D-cycloserine pill and 2 therapy sessions. This method of assignment would lead to an incorrect conclusion because the therapists would want it to look like having therapy would help them with their fear of heights because that helps them do better for their business. So they're going to choose people who maybe they've worked with them before, maybe they've been a client of theirs, maybe they're friends, maybe they know each other, maybe they just seem like someone who is gullible and will trust them that they're taking this D-cycloserine pill. But anyway, if they trust the person, know the person, they're more likely to trust them and more likely to feel more comfortable in their therapy sessions and more likely to just think, wow, this therapy is really, really helping me if you know this person and it's someone that you trust. So I think that in the case that a therapist was able to choose their sample group, then, or for who was getting the placebo and who was getting the D-cycloserine, they might have different motives to it, and they might use it a little bit for their own advantage to just kind of propel their own business forward. This would also allow for confounding within the sample.